Dami, one of our favourites, is back in Australia after her incredible result at Eurovision. She finished second in the competition, but many people say she was robbed of the win. Now, this morning, Dami joins us ahead of an exclusive performance on Sunrise. There was anything but silence as Dami dominated the Eurovision stage. Australia's entrant was watched and applauded by a global audience of more than 200 million. Dami's incredible vocals achieved an incredible result, winning the most points from the jury before being picked at the post at the last moment on public votes by Ukraine. Now it's emerged Ukraine's song is 3 years old, which is against the rules. There are now calls for Dami to be handed the Eurovision crown. But Dami's already a winner. Her song Sound of Silence is charting top 5 throughout Europe and is top 5 on the ARIA chart here. Dami joins me now from Brisbane. Dami, welcome home. Is it good to be home?
Oh, hi, Koshi. Yes, it's so good to be home. I really miss Brisbane. So.
Look, you did us so proud in Eurovision. You said you felt like Cathy Freeman at the Sydney Olympics. Has the euphoria worn off now, or are you still on a high?
I feel like I'm still kind of, trying to work out what happened in the last 2 weeks because it was just really crazy, and I never thought I would be representing my country in any way because I'm not an athletic person, but yeah, to feel like Cathy Freeman is amazing.
It was terrific. Hey, I tell you what, it's not just the Dami army, but most Australians are trying to figure out what went on at Eurovision. We all reckon you was robbed. You were so far ahead in the scores until the last moment. Was the result a shock to you?
Well, it was more of a shock when we were getting all the jury votes and Australia was sitting right at the top for such a long time and, so far ahead of everybody else. And that was a shock. And, I'd never expected I would go that well. In the end, I came second, and but that's still much better than I ever imagined myself to do at the biggest stage in the world. So I'm still very, very grateful for the opportunity to have been there.
Dami, it's what we love about you. You're a good sport, even though we're really angry about it, because not only were you leading by so much and then sort of somehow the Ukrainians got ahead of you, but their song was 3 years old, which is against the rules. So it almost feels as though you were nobbled a bit. Do you think the crown should be handed to you?
Yeah, I did, read about that and all of the controversy. But, at the end of the day, the Australian spirit is to be good sports, and whatever the umpire says is, I guess that's what it is. So I've got to accept it. And for me, I still had such a good time. I still got, to show the world my music, and I have this new opportunity that's opened up for me, and I've got all this support from Australia, and that was everything for me. So I'm not complaining about anything.
That is such a great attitude. And talk about showcasing yourself to the world. Sound of Silence is charting top 5 throughout Europe at the moment. How good is that? Are you going to keep going back to capitalise on that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was, such a good opportunity for me, and definitely I want to go back whenever I can to, keep on releasing new music and, I guess it would be a waste of opportunity not to go back,
Because compared to little old Australia, Europe is huge, isn't it? If you can crack Europe.
Yeah, I'm still doing stuff in Australia and touring and stuff, and I love living in Brisbane and everything, but I just think, why not give it a go? And I think that's, you know, part of Australian spirit as well, just giving it a go and see how far you can get. And I think that's part of the fun.
Now, speaking of touring, you are touring Australia in July with your new collection of Carpenter's covers. What can you tell us about the shows?
So this tour is something that I've been waiting to do for the last 3 years, and it's finally happening. I'm touring all around Australia with my band. You know, it's going to be, you know, musically, you know, really amazing. I think, yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy it, and I'll be able to sing the Carpenter songs, of course, from my album, and also the Eurovision song, Sound of Silence, and plus, you know, some of my songs back from X Factor days and other surprise songs. So, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to that one.
Well, let me tell you, it couldn't go to a more deserving person, all these opportunities opening up. We just love you and we love your attitude. And we're so excited to see you at Brecky Central next Monday when you're going to perform Sound of Silence live and exclusive for us. And then on Tuesday, we're with you at your homecoming in Logan. So that's going to be a very special event as well. So we'll see you Monday. Can't wait.
Yeah, me too. Can't wait to be back in the studio to perform for you and see you, Koshi.
Good on you, Dami. Thank you for that. Here's
Thank
Sam.
you.
Go, Dami. Thank you, Koshi.